competitive world, average won't cut it. The Success Launch Point shows you how to stand out, deliver massive value, and rise above the crowd. With on-demand courses, expert coaching, and a community focused on growth, you'll accelerate your career and your paycheck. It's time to level up. Check out modernobserver.com/launchpoint.
The House to vote on the shutdown, violence at UC Berkeley, employees resist returning to the workplace, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. A vote to reopen the government could come as early as this afternoon after the House Rules Committee advanced the Senate-approved funding package yesterday. Several progressive House Democrats have called on Senator Chuck Schumer to step down as minority leader, arguing that he gave in to Republicans and walked away essentially empty-handed. The House, which has been on recess since September, is expected to approve the package today before it heads to President Trump's desk to be signed. Many Democrats denounced the deal and threatened to keep the government closed because it does not address their demand that the government extend federal health care subsidies that are set to expire on January 1st. The deal does guarantee a vote on health care subsidies in the Senate, but not in the House. Even if the shutdown ends soon, experts say it could take weeks for air travel to get back to normal. The Supreme Court extended a block until Thursday night on lower court orders requiring the Trump administration to make full supplemental nutritional assistance program payments during the government shutdown. It does not reflect a decision on the underlying legal merits of the case, but it keeps on hold November food stamps for roughly 42 million recipients for another 2 days as the House prepares to vote on the funding package that recently cleared the Senate. The package would reopen the government and restore SNAP, resolving the legal battle without the need for the Supreme Court to intervene further. Jewish students in New York City are scared about what Mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani's victory means for their lives on campus, saying that the Democratic Socialists' win is a huge blow to the New York City Jewish community. Students from Columbia University, Barnard University, and Baruch College revealed some of the major concerns held by Jewish students ahead of Mamdani's swearing in on New Year's Day. "I think it's a huge blow to the New York City Jewish community," Aidan Hellinger of Baruch College told Fox News Digital. "We're looking at someone who has shouted out the Holy Land 5 in a rap song, which he still hasn't taken off his Twitter. He supported globalize the Intifada, refused to condemn it, and I think that's such a dangerous precedent. We have never seen a socialist country that has actually worked, and I think this may be a major downfall if Mr. Mamdani is actually able to act on his policies that he stated that he wants to affect," Eliana Berman of Barnard College explained. On Monday night, protests broke out during a Turning Point USA rally at UC Berkeley, according to local television station KRON. Students and community members expressed their opposition to the rally outside, which led to violent confrontations and arrests, the outlet reported. The Department of Justice will investigate the protests. The department, quote, "will investigate what happened here, and I see several issues of serious concern regarding campus and local security and Antifa's ability to operate with impunity in California," said Assistant Attorney General Harmeet Dillon in response to reports that Antifa was behind the violence. SoftBank sold its entire Nvidia stake to fund investments in OpenAI. The Japanese tech investor said it offloaded its entire $5.83 billion stake in Nvidia in order to bankroll its AI bets, namely the tens of billions of dollars it's pouring into OpenAI. Earlier this year, SoftBank agreed to invest $30 billion in the ChatGPT maker by the end of 2025, and that bet is already paying off. It said its fiscal second quarter profit more than doubled from last year thanks to OpenAI's ballooning valuation. SoftBank stock dropped 10% on the move. The fight to get employees to return to the office full-time continues. Paramount lost hundreds of employees ahead of plans to bring staffers back to the office in person 5 days a week, according to a presentation for company shareholders presented this week. The directive, which will touch all departments at the sprawling media conglomerate, begins in January and is aimed at unlocking Paramount's full potential and creating a more connected, agile organization, the company said. Employees in the company's two largest hubs, Los Angeles and New York, at the vice president level and below, were offered the option of a voluntary severance package if they are unable or unwilling to return to the office full-time. Approximately 600 employees chose the severance package over returning, Paramount said. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of the Raw Naked Truth Daily News Brief, as well as our sister podcast, Carnivore Radio, with news analysis and commentary, and the rest of the Xvadio Podcast Network at xvadio.com, the Apple Podcast app, YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.